Harder sounds better. Faster sounds impressive. Longer feels like progress. In today's fitness culture, we are constantly surrounded by the idea that more is always better. More miles, more reps, more intensity, less rest. Everywhere you look, social media, fitness challenges, training plans, the message is the same. If you really want results, you need to push harder than everyone else. But what if that mindset is actually the reason so many people end up injured, burned out, or quitting fitness altogether? The human body doesn't reward effort alone. It rewards smart effort. It rewards preparation, consistency, and recovery. When we ignore those fundamentals, pushing harder doesn't make us stronger. It often makes us broken. Whether you're running, hiking, lifting weights, or simply trying to stay active and healthy, intensity without preparation is one of the fastest paths to injury. Today, we're going to explore why harder is not always better, and how real, lasting progress is built slowly, intentionally, and safely. Chapter 2. Step 1. Why we think harder equals progress. Most people don't train hard because they're reckless. They train hard because they genuinely believe they have to. Over time, fitness culture has taught us to measure success through exhaustion. If you're not gasping for air, if your muscles aren't shaking, if you're not sore for days afterward, it feels like the workout didn't count. Social media has made this even worse. We see highlight reels, extreme workouts, elite athletes, dramatic before and after transformations, but we don't see the years of preparation, recovery, and smart programming behind them. The problem is simple. Intensity without context is meaningless. Your body doesn't understand trends, hashtags, or fitness challenges. It only understands stress, recovery, and adaptation. When stress is applied in the right amount, the body adapts and becomes stronger. But when stress is too high and recovery is too low, progress doesn't speed up. It stops. Hard work is not the enemy. Mismanaged hard work is. Chapter 3. Step 2. The invisible damage of too much. One of the most dangerous aspects of overtraining is that the damage is rarely obvious at first. In most cases, injuries don't arrive suddenly. They creep in quietly. It starts with stiffness that doesn't fully go away, then discomfort that appears during warm-ups, then subtle changes in how you move, changes you don't even notice at first. Your body begins compensating. Certain muscles work harder to protect weaker areas. Joints absorb more force than they're designed to handle. Your running form changes. Your posture collapses slightly. Each workout adds a little more stress to an already overloaded system. Over time, these small issues turn into bigger problems. Knee pain, Achilles tendon irritation, lower back tightness, hip and ankle injuries. Not because of one bad workout, but because of too much intensity, too often, for too long, without enough recovery. By the time pain forces you to stop, the damage has already been done. Chapter 4. Step 3. Why recovery is part of training. Here's something many people never hear clearly enough. Recovery is not a break from training. Recovery is training. Muscles don't grow stronger during workouts. They grow stronger afterward. Tendons adapt slowly during rest. The nervous system resets when we sleep, hydrate, and reduce stress. If you train hard every single day, you're not being disciplined. You're ignoring basic biology. This becomes even more important as we age or increase training volume. What your body could tolerate in your 20s may no longer be sustainable in your 40s or 50s. Progress at that stage doesn't come from pushing harder. It comes from training smarter. The strongest, healthiest athletes in the world are not the ones who train hard all the time. They are the ones who understand when to push, when to slow down, and when to let the body recover. Chapter 5. Step 4. When progress turns into risk. At some point in your training journey, what feels like progress quietly starts to become a threat. You run farther than last week, lift heavier weights, and push through fatigue like it's a badge of honor. Friends notice your effort. Social media applauds the effort. You feel invincible. But here's the truth. Your muscles adapt faster than joints, tendons, ligaments, and connective tissue. This is a critical point most people ignore. While your legs and lungs might feel capable of longer runs or heavier lifts, your knees, hips, and Achilles tendons are still catching up. The danger here is silent. You may not notice an injury immediately. First, you feel tightness, then mild discomfort, and gradually subtle changes in your movement patterns. You start unconsciously adjusting posture to compensate, adding hidden stress to other areas. That small shift snowballs. Your knees start aching. Your Achilles feels stiff. Your hips and lower back scream for attention. And just like that, a tiny problem becomes a full-blown injury, not from one single session, but from consistent overloading. Think of it like building a tower of blocks. You keep adding more weight before the foundation is strong. Eventually, the whole structure wobbles, sometimes collapsing without warning. That's what too much training without preparation does to your body. Chapter 6. Step 5. The trend of extreme challenges. Fitness culture today glorifies extremes. A 5K run is normal, a half marathon is impressive, a full marathon is extraordinary, and ultra marathons, often in mountains or deserts, are trending on social media feeds. People sign up for these events because everyone else is doing it, not because their bodies are ready. This is where danger multiplies. Extreme runs place immense repetitive stress on muscles, joints, and connective tissue. Long downhill sections can overload knees, uneven trails challenge balance, and extended periods of fatigue reduce coordination. Imagine a runner attempting a mountain half marathon after training only on flat roads. Their calves fatigue, their knees wobble, and ankle stability diminishes. Every foot strike multiplies stress. When the trail turns technical, one misstep could mean a severe sprain or worse. Even experienced runners aren't immune. Studies show that injuries spike dramatically in ultramarathon and extreme trail events, often caused not by lack of effort, but by ignoring the body's signals and skipping foundational preparation. The lesson is simple. Extreme challenges are safe only for bodies that have been trained progressively, intelligently, and specifically. A trend does not prepare your tissues, your nervous system, or your cardiovascular system for survival. Chapter 7. Step 6. What smart progression actually looks like. 450 to 720. So, how do you train safely while still pushing boundaries? The answer lies in smart, structured progression. One variable at a time. Increase either distance, intensity, or terrain difficulty, but never all at once. Add 10% distance per week, not 50%. Strength training and mobility. Protect joints with resistance training. Strengthen hips, core, and stabilizing muscles. Include mobility exercises for ankles, knees, and shoulders. Rest as training. Recovery is not optional. Muscles grow stronger, tendons adapt, and the nervous system resets during rest. Overlook recovery, and your body accumulates stress silently. Listen to your body. Lingering soreness, poor sleep, loss of coordination, and fatigue are warnings, not weakness. Respect them. Gradual terrain exposure. If you aim for mountain ultramarathons, start on small hills. Practice uneven trails before tackling steep, technical runs. Mental preparation. Smart progression also trains your mind. Patience, consistency, and realistic goal setting are as important as physical training. Elite athletes don't train at maximum intensity every day. They train smart most of the time and push hard only when necessary, for a specific workout, a race, or a milestone. That's how they maximize performance while minimizing injury risk. Harder is not always better. Harder feels heroic. Smarter lasts longer. Fitness is not about one extreme effort. It's about building a body that lasts decades, capable of enduring challenges without breaking. True progress is measured by consistency, resilience, and longevity, not by exhaustion, soreness, or social approval. So, push when it matters, recover when your body needs it. Progress slowly, train intentionally, and remember, harder is not always better, but smarter always wins.